Hello, today I am going to maybe declutter some of my eyeshadow palettes. Yeah, there are definitely a few I'd like to declutter, but not that many. So if you're here for a big declutter, you're not going to see a big declutter. Just saying. So let's start going through these. Let's start over here. This is the Dominique's Cosmetics Sweater Weather. Now, honestly, this color right here, Sweater Weather, is the color that I am keeping this for. Other than that, I'm not really interested in this palette. But this transition shade is the best. Please forgive my nail polish. My nail polish is messed up. Okay, I'm not even going to make an excuse. It's just messed up. I didn't want to take the time to deal with it. Okay, next we have the Zoeva Opulence palette. And I have not used this yet. I just got it a couple of days ago and I haven't used it. It looks so beautiful. I have never used a Zoeva palette, so it'll be fun to try out a new brand. This is the Rose Period by Zoeva, and this is my favorite palette. This one right here is my favorite palette that I own currently. It is just stunningly beautiful, just stunning. As you can see, I've hit pan. I've got a really big dip there, got a dip there, got a good dip there. Yeah, it's beautiful. Next, let's look at Rustic Glam by Dominique Cosmetics. I haven't really messed around with this one too much, honestly. It looks like a beautiful palette. As you can see, I've obviously been using that color, but yeah, I haven't really worked with this palette too much, but it's beautiful. I have enjoyed it when I've used it. This is the Jackie Aina palette by Anastasia Beverly Hills. This palette is beautiful. Just beautiful. I love this palette so much. So yeah, definitely keeping that. My Viseart palettes, I have two of them. I've used this one. They're just matte palettes, and I have used this one. I haven't gotten a chance to use this one yet. I just got them recently, a few days ago. A few days ago, I got a big order in, so I am definitely keeping them. Another definite is my Marc Jacobs. This is the Electric, and I am keeping that. I wasn't as impressed with this as I thought I would be, so there was some disappointment, but I still love it, and I'm still keeping it. I got this last year for Christmas, so I love it. Berry Burst by Violet Voss. This is a great little palette. I really like it. I've been enjoying it recently, and it's nice. Okay, let's pick out something I don't want. How about this? The Lovecraft Beauty eyeshadow palette. No, you know what? I do want this. I do want this because I like that transition shade and I like these two colors. Yeah, I'm keeping this. This is the Warm Rituals. I'm keeping that because that shade, this shade is really beautiful. That one's nice. That one's nice. I'm going to keep it. Oh, I'm not doing real good, am I? Okay, this one. For some reason, this is the pure My Little Pony movie. I don't know why. I really wanted this palette. And I can't say it was because of packaging or anything like that, because packaging is boring. And I'm not a big color person, and there you go. And the quality of these is not good. So, Yay, we're getting rid of one. Okay, anything else? Oh, this one. We can get rid of this. Jules Smith. No idea what palette this is. Nothing. It's just a not very good quality palette. So, and the packaging is so cheap feeling. So easy to get rid of. Okay. Let's keep it for packaging. Let's do that. Referral palette. This feels so high quality. And it looks beautiful. Look at that picture. That is so beautiful. My problem is I'm not crazy about the color story. I don't know. I look at it and I'm like, oh, those are beautiful colors. And I put them on my face and I'm like, those are beautiful colors that don't look good on me. I don't know. I love the packaging. I'm going to keep it because it brings me joy to look at it. This is another one that brings me joy to look at it. This is the Sugar Pill Fun Size. And I love the names of these. I love the look of that. I very rarely wear this stuff on my face. I would stick in this area. Blues, greens, orange, they don't appeal to me. But it makes me happy just looking at it, even if I barely use it, which I have used it. You can tell I've used it a little bit here and there. Speaking of orange looks, if I'm going to get an orange look, this is what I'm going to go for. This is the ColourPop, the Astrology palette, the collab with Kathleen Lights. This orange right here, it comes up more like a sparkly, orangey, peach color. I don't know how to explain it, but that's what it comes up as. You have to really dig into it to get any color, but that's the only look I can really get from this palette. I always look at Kathleen Lights and all of her collabs, and they all look exactly alike. Just saying. All the way back from Morphe. Remember that Morphe palette that Kathleen Lights did? Yeah, they all look the same. They all have this green. They all have just the same tones. And that's beautiful for Kathleen Lights. I am a completely different skin tone than she is. And on me, not so much. But it's ColourPop. And it was fairly inexpensive. And I'm going to keep it. Because that one look that I can get out of this palette is beautiful. This one, the Savahi palette. This is a collab with Becky G. And I missed her other collab that she had. I don't know how many collabs she's had with ColourPop. But as you can see, I've got a dip there, a dip there. I mean, I use this palette. This is a beautiful palette. And this dip is quite significant. I wouldn't be surprised if I hit pan on that soon. But being such a beautiful palette, I have to keep this. I love Becky G. That's why I bought it. But honestly, after I got it, it was just like, oh, I love the palette too. And yes, I'm that person sometimes that buys things for packaging. This is the Pat McGrath. What is this? This is Subversive. It's a very cheap feeling package, but those colors are stunningly beautiful. Just beautiful to look at, beautiful on my eyes. I love this palette. I haven't had it for very long, but I love it. Okay, let's do these little colored rain palettes. This one is the Mimosa Moment. It's a neutral goldish warmish palette. I'm wearing it currently on my eyes and it's okay. It's a nice little palette. I'll go ahead and keep that. But this one, this is the Vineyard Soiree. yeah, it's not a complete palette for one thing. It's definitely a companion palette. And for another thing, I wore this yesterday. I've been going through palettes that I wasn't sure of and wearing them. And I wore this yesterday, and I had glitter all over my face. Fortunately, we're all wearing masks, so it wasn't as bad as it could have been because I had a glitter-filled mask. I don't know why that's better than just a glitter face, but whatever. Anyways, I just, no. It looks pretty and stuff, but no. I just can't, no. Okay, this one. This came out for Valentine's Day this year, last year? I'm not sure. I think it was last year. This year has been kind of a blur, so I'm not sure what happened this year. But this is by Makeup a Murder. This is Partner in Crime. Just very beautiful palette. I have not used it a ton, but I've used it enough to know I really like it. I really like it. Well, I guess I have used some of it more than others. That's got a dip already in it. That is a pretty good dip. Not a great dip, I guess, but a little dip. Anyways, I really like this. It's one of my largest palettes, but I like it. Yes, large sometimes means bad. Natasha Denona, this is the little mini Lila palette. I love it. I love it. I love it. This is the cutest little palette, and it gives me a really great look. I do sometimes need like a matte cream color to go with it, but I'm okay with bringing in a matte cream color to go with it. It's beautiful. Okay, the Alamar palette. This was the first one they released, and honestly, these shades are way too warm for me, but I love this color. This green color is just beautiful, and I have kept this palette for a long time because of that one color, and I will continue to keep this palette for that one color. Violet Voss. Violet Voss, this is, I don't know what this is. Violet Voss, I don't know. But coral. It was coral something. I remember when I saw that. I can't with this palette. I'm not a coral person. And all the other colors I have. So I'm not even going to use this palette. I'm just going to pass it on. Soiree Diaries by Pure. Oh, it's coming apart. This is quite an old palette, but I still use it. I still like it. Obviously, I've used enough to hit pan, put a good dip in there, put a dip in there. I like this palette. I'm going to keep it. Maybe have to glue it back together, but I'm keeping it. Zoeva. This I bought when I bought that other palette, and I haven't gotten a chance to use this palette yet, so I will be keeping it. Too Faced. This is the chocolate gold palette. I love this palette. I wish that all of Too Faced products were this formula, because this is a beautiful formula. It's just, this color right here is so stunning, and I just love this palette. Tardis Pro to Go. This is a cute little palette. Obviously, I've used it quite a bit, and I always get compliments when I use this palette. Hi, Pooh. So I'll be keeping this. Hi, Pooh. Can we come here? Okay, this is Florence by Mills. This is the Love Live palette. I guess that's what it's called. Whatever. This is children's makeup. I really got it because of this color, to be perfectly honest. I thought it would be a nice, cool tone, casual look. It doesn't even go on your eyes. I don't know if anyone else remembers, but back in the 70s, a lot of Barbies came with makeup, like makeup for you and your Barbie. And my mom is wrapping boxes in there. And boy, is she making a lot of noises. I don't know what all that is. But anyways, Barbie. It really didn't do anything. It was just kind of like fake makeup. And that's the way I feel this is. It's fake makeup. That'll be going. Okay, let's bring these all in. Huda Beauty. This is the Mauve Obsessions. And I really like this. The quality is great. It's a beautiful color story. I will be keeping that. Okay, Huda Beauty. This is the Warm Browns Obsession, which I wouldn't have bought for myself, but I got it in a box. And I really like this color right here, and I'm okay with it. I kind of like a few of the colors in here. It works okay. I'm going to go ahead and keep it. A lot of the reason why I'm keeping it is because the quality is so good. Okay, 3 palettes left. Let's talk about Winky Luxe Kitten palette. Obviously, the packaging is made for me. It's pink. It's covered in cats. Obviously, I have used it, and I'm not ready to get rid of it. I haven't really been putting it on my eyes so much because I feel like the quality has... Well, the quality was very good, but it's old. But I'm sentimentally attached to this, and I'm keeping it. Ciate London. This is the Editor palette. Very cheap packaging. And you open it up, and it looks like it has beautiful colors in it. And I did try to use it. You can tell there. It's of poor quality. I got it in a box. I was very disappointed in it. I will not be keeping it. The Clay Play palette. This is the first one, the good one. And yes, you see some dips in it because I have used it. Used it quite a bit. And I'm going to keep it. It's nice. This is a nice companion palette. You can use it on its own. I personally there are some things that I'll use that don't have enough mattes for me, and I'll throw this in with it. It's nice. I can use it as bronzer, brow bone highlight, eyeshadow. I mean, whatever you want. It's all there, and I'm obviously going to keep this. So, I would say that I didn't do a big declutter, but for me, I'm getting rid of things that are taking up space that I don't like. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 palettes. Considering that I buy all of my palettes myself, I don't get PR, that's a lot of palettes. So let's see how many we kept. Oh, that's right, too many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. If you like my video, hit like, hit subscribe. I am doing declutters right now, and I'm always doing declutters all the time. I have a declutter playlist, and I will link that in the cards down below, wherever I can link it, wherever I remember to link it. And I will see you next time. Bye!